Okay, so now let's start with application. Now, since I'm not trying out a brand new Maybelline foundation, I decided I'm just gonna use my Dream Cushion. This is one of my favorite ones from Maybelline. I also really love the Better Skin, but I don't think I have a shade that even matches me. Everything's too light right now. This one might be a little bit too dark. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm kind of tan right now and I kind of got sunburn. I have the Master Prime Blur Plus Smooth from Maybelline. I haven't used this in quite a while. This is what it looks like. This really isn't the best for filling in pores. I do have more pores over here on my nose area, so just to let you know. But it makes your skin feel really nice and moisturized, but not to the point where it feels really greasy. It has a slip, but it's more like a silky slip, not like a greasy slip. This is the shade 45 Medium Beige. And I just like sticking my kabuki right in there. It works best with a brush in my opinion. And then, oh yeah, it's not bad. It's gonna match my body. So, and then I just like building it up from there. This is a really nice lightweight foundation. It gives pretty good coverage. You can build it up, but I just like how lightweight it feels. It feels like you're not wearing anything, and that's what I love. Honestly, I wasn't even planning on using all Maybelline, but might as well because I do love a lot of Maybelline products. Next up, I'm going to use the Superstay Better Skin Concealer. Zoom you in so you can see how much coverage this gives. It's definitely more than the Maybelline Fit Me. It's really nice coverage. I think I'm just actually going to put a little bit on my eyes and then blend this out. Oh, I had creasing. That was from the foundation. I'm gonna blend this out and then set it as well. New product. So Maybelline came out with the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Now I got the shade medium, so hopefully this will be okay, but I'm not too mad at it because the next product I'm gonna try is a new bronzing palette. So if it's too light on my face, then I got it covered. It's a mineral-based formula, help to control shine and smooth skin's texture, has a lightweight translucent coverage, fresh natural look, can be used alone or over foundation. And usually like a little hack you can do is you can just take like a little needle or something and just poke just the holes that you want. What I usually do though, because I don't have a needle on deck, I'll take off the little sticker, just like a couple of them. I'll just say that up to there, right here, and then I'll just take my eyelash scissors right there, and see I only have a couple holes open. And the reason why I like doing that is so when you're constantly opening up your product, it's not getting all over the place. This is Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to bring this all over on one side, and we'll see how this finish is. Let's feel it too. Ooh, it's super soft and silky, like really silky. So it doesn't look cakey at all. It's very smooth. I can tell this is a really nice natural coverage, so it's not gonna give you any extra coverage. This is the Master Bronze Face Studio. It says Bronze and Highlight Kit. When I purchased mine, there was only one shade available. I think there should have been maybe a second shade. This looks like it's only geared towards light to medium skin tones. This one also has some shimmer, FYI. So here's a swatch of the highlight. That's pretty intense. Let's do the next one. What is that? Nothing. Okay, so that one really isn't coming up at all. Swatches are really different on the hands than they are on the face because sometimes things work better when you actually apply them. Ooh, it looks like these might be too light for me. Here are the swatches that I have right there. This one is very warm with some glitters, and this one also is a warmer shade, so I'm just gonna go for the darker one. Let's see how this one works on my face first. Let's see. I'm just gonna start warming up my face and we'll see. Oh, it's showing up. See? It's much better when you apply it on the face because the swatches were pretty shitty. Okay, I actually really like this bronzer. The only downside I can really say from this one is it doesn't offer a wide variety of shades. So that is a downside. Let's use the Ida and use the other bronzer and let's see how that comes out. Let's see. Oh, it's showing up. It's just like warmer. Just looks more on the orange side because that's not what I want on that side of the face. I'm just gonna add that other shade. I'm someone where I'm not one to really bake or carve out my contour too much just because I feel like when you use a translucent or anything else, it does look pretty white underneath or just stark white sometimes. It doesn't look as natural, but sometimes I do want to just carve it out. So a little tip is taking your loose powder that you use to set, I'll just go like this. So see, it's not as harsh as if using like a whiter powder. and then just blend it out from there. Okay, I'm getting a little tossed off because I'm looking at the kit online, and if you look at it, there's some texture on the bronzer and the highlights, and that's not what mine looks like. So I don't know why they have that there, but it's $12.99. That's a little deceiving. So I don't know if they just changed their packaging. I ordered this stuff like about 2 weeks ago, I would say. So now I'm just getting to it. So I don't think they changed their packaging of their bronzer within there. But it says, go natural or glam. It's your choice. No more flat bronzer looks. Now get a multi-dimensional bronze glow. So that's probably why they added in that little glitter one. It says, add separately or mix and match bronzers for a custom shade, which you can always do. They're making them look much darker as well. I'm noticing, see? And that's not the case. So it is a little deceiving, I will say that. So yeah, they came out with new products already since I made my purchase. Man, wish I would have known because they have some color correctors and a fairy highlight, but I got some good stuff to be working with right now. Okay, so I picked up 2 blushes and I thought these were so cute when I received them. I thought they were actually gonna be like bigger, you know what I mean? How usually their packaging is, but again, they're blushes, but I love how itty bitty they are. So I picked up 2 different shades. So this first shade right here is Peach, right there. And then the second shade, what is with my mouth? And then the second shade I have is Nude, right here. So I have Nude and Peach. Now I did some swatches and I will say they don't really look the best. So this one is Peach and it looks a little patchy, and Nude, which looks way more pink once it's swatched. So let's apply these babies on the cheeks. Okay, we're having some issues with brushes. I should have made sure I had some clean brushes. Sorry, I use this already, but it'll be okay. I just like dusted it off. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Peach and let's start putting this on the cheeks. Okay, it's not turning patchy. And it's actually showing up. That's how I was getting worried it wasn't gonna show up. It's actually blending out really nicely. Okay, there's only one thing that's really bothering me, and it's not that I'm being like trying to be negative. I'm just being extremely honest because trust me, I'm trying to, you know, help you guys out to make sure that when you purchase things, you get what you're asking for. So the Fit Me blush is only $5.99, right? So let me zoom you in. $5.99, and look how like vibrant it looks, and it looks more orange on the screen. And then you get this one. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but there's a very big difference. This one looks more orange online, and this one is definitely more pinky coral in person. Nude. Now this one looks more mauve. I don't know, I think the shades are a little bit deceiving online. I mean, I will say I really do like the shade, and it's only $5.99. I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna pick a certain shade for a reason, because honestly, when I picked Peach, I'm like, okay, I want like a peachy, like orangey type of shade, what I saw online, because I love that. I love MAC Peaches. I like more orangey blushes. And then when I saw this, I'm like, this isn't really like peach. It's more like pinky coral, so just putting it out there. And this one is the Master Chrome Face Studio Metallic Highlighter, and this one is in Molten Gold 100. Look at that. So let's give this a try, and this one was $9.99, and they only had 1 shade. So we're gonna try that. It looks like it's pigmented. Ooh, yeah, it is. Let's blend this out. You know, when I'm applying this, oh man, I don't want to be negative. Look how it's adding texture to the face. You see that? Right there. I don't know if you can see the texture. I mean, it's a beautiful glow, but for some reason there's some texture there. But I like the glow. Let's try the highlight in this palette now. And let's try this one out. Whoa, that one's really light. Let's blend that out. But see, this one isn't giving as much texture. See how it's more glowy? So see, this is how you can tell. You see how glowy this is? And it doesn't look like it's just sitting on my face. Let me like blend it out a little bit more, sorry. And then you see this one, and you see all this texture like it's laying on my skin. After looking at the glow, it's looking nice. It's not, I think it was just the first application because I had to like blend it out even more. Now it's looking like it's not sitting on the face as much. I just had to like blend it out more. Maybelline came out with some City Minis. Now they did send me these products, so they're like little mini palettes inspired by different areas, I think, of New York. Right here, there's some really pretty colorful ones. And there. Let me coordinate with the lip colors I have. Okay, let's go with some lip colors. They came out with the Super Stay Matte Ink. So I picked up 3 different shades. Vivid Hot Lacquer. You guys know I love a glossy lip as well. So here are the swatches. This nude shade is called Loyalist. This one is Dreamer. And this one is Heroine. So I'm gonna try the nude shade, which is Loyalist. And let's see if it's too light for me. Oh no. Ooh. So remember, this is the ink one. And I'll tell you about it in a second. I love that shade. So this one, it says, ink your lips with a flawless matte finish. Maybelline Super Stay Matte Lip Ink or Matte Ink Lip Color features a unique arrow applicator for precise application. Yeah, I didn't notice any complications. Right off the bat though, oh look, and it's kind of giving you that, you know, that butthole lip. Now it's getting really sticky out of nowhere. Because I was like moving my mouth and I noticed my lips were kind of sticking together. The shade's really pretty though. This may not work because it's like, it has that and it's just weird looking, you know, when you're talking, you're like, oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's not like how you talk, but there's already some saturation right there. And let's see what the lacquer's all about. Maybe I'll just place like the nude one right on top. This one is in Unreal. Let's do some swatches. That one's Unreal. I think it'll make this lip color feel way more comfortable. And then this pink shade is called Too Cute. Ooh, look at that. That's pigmented as well. Obviously changed the color, but whatever. Yeah, it's making the lip color way more comfortable. It says it's a high impact glossy finish, full coverage gloss, doesn't feather or migrate. We're gonna use some little city minis. This is what it looks like. Comes with a bunch of sheens and 1 matte. So I'm just gonna put like one of these green shades all over my lid. Super silky, like really, really silky. Really beautiful sheen where it'll be dark and then it's like glowing. So I really like that. Okay, let's apply with a brush. Yeah, it's the same thing. I love this shade. It is really, really pretty. My gosh, you guys, my brushes are all freaking dirty. So I'm gonna take like this yellow shade and I'm gonna stick this in the inner corner of my eye. Ooh, look at that. And you know what? If you add Fix Plus to that, it's gonna be even more intense. I'm about to wipe off some swatches and look. These do not wanna budge at all. So they are really like a super ink. The bronzer shade, I'm gonna take this one with like the glitters. I'm gonna take it with a fluffy brush. And you can always use like bronzers just to like hit the crease and stuff like that and warm them up. Use it as a transition. And that actually looks really nice as a transition just because it is so warm. So say like that didn't really fit you, like it didn't fit my skin tone, I can always still utilize it and I can use it for my eyes. Look how nice that looks. Also, I was touching these other shades and they are so silky. This is probably like one of the best smaller palettes that aren't like hit or miss. You know, some of the shades, because some of the shades can be good, some of them can be bad. This one's actually really good. So I'm just gonna use that highlight shade and just stick that at the top of my brow. I'm not one to really have like a frosted or highlighted upper brow bone, but I'm just doing it for the sake of the video just so you can see how it works out. All right guys, well here's the final look. So far, it's looking pretty good. The only products I'm kind of iffy on is this one. So I think, I don't know, maybe I'll change it within the day and we'll kind of like play around with it because I want to see how they're going to kind of wear now that I did that whole swatch thing and it didn't want to come off. So again, I always do a vlog style, so we'll check in within the day and all of that good stuff and you'll see how the products wear. Plus it's pretty good that I did like a foundation primer and all that so you can see how it also wears as well. So, okay you guys, let's check in a little bit. Whoop! Whoa. Ooh. Okay you guys, so, sorry, my eyes are like, let me bring this down. My eyes are super watery right now because I was cutting onions. And so I try to save my makeup, so it's okay. I still haven't put on mascara though. But right now it's 12:24. I forgot to show you guys the time. I was probably done with my makeup probably like around 10-ish. 10:24, look, my gloss is still on. But I haven't ate or drank anything. Well, I drank water, but that was it. But look, everything's still looking good. It looks really good. I know that one highlighter I was saying it looked, see, like it's adding texture, but once you blend it out, it looks better. It's just the first initial application. So right now I'm cooking some stir fry. Glenn works at night tonight, so he leaves at 4:30, so I need to have dinner already ready so he can take that to work. Whew, my eyes. Today, what am I doing? Today I need to go to my P.O. box because I'm mailing out a gift because I did a Snapchat giveaway for the very first time. I tried it out and it worked so fast, so quick, and so fair. So I'm gonna mail that out, and then I'm going to, I think, film a second video, and I'm gonna edit the video, this one, and then I also am going to dance, I believe, and then the gym. I need like a double workout. I haven't really been the best like nutrition wise lately, and I feel like, I don't know, I need to just get on it again. Wedding super soon, but I'm not putting pressure on myself where I just feel like down about myself. I'm just gonna go as I go, and that's what happens. I mean, it's not like I'm being completely unhealthy, but one thing I'm gonna be unhealthy about while I'm like talking about this, how I need a double workout, look what I found. What is this? Flaming Hot Chipotle Ranch. So I'm gonna try it out right now. Oh, let me mix my veggies. I'm just gonna have a couple because Glenn's gonna bring home some lunch, and then I'm cooking this one for our dinner. Let me just stir that. Okay, let's try this out. Let's just only have a couple though, because I really need to get on it. Like lately I've been indulging just way too much. Let's try it out. Looks the same. Smells super ranchy. It smells like a lot of ranch. I don't think I like this because I'm not the hugest Chipotle fan. Like Chipotle flavor, I love Chipotle. It's not my favorite. I don't really like it. It's like not terrible, but I wouldn't buy it again. Tastes like really just, I taste a lot of the Chipotle and then the ranch. It's not that spicy at all. I like the regular Flaming Hot Cheeto. Yeah. You get more Chipotle. I wouldn't buy it again. Ugh. I'm kind of sad. I thought it was gonna be good because I like hot Cheetos. I mean, who doesn't like hot? Well, I know people who don't like hot Cheetos, but I like the super hot Cheetos. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm kind of glad I don't like that because then I won't be eating them because I don't know. Like I said, Chipotle taste is kind of like ugh with me. Hi, Cujo. Hi, Ewok. Hi, Yappy. So I'm editing this clip, and look who comes. Cujo, Yappy, and Ewok. You guys are so cute. Hi guys, so another little check-in. I'm just here with the dogs right now. A lot of you guys were wondering where the Huskies were, and I don't know what people thought. I feel like people were asking like in the videos, like whatever happened to the dogs? Like where's the dogs? Like just the way the wording was, like we got just rid of them or something like that. But a lot of you do know that Glenn's grandma wanted them at her house, and then that's why they were there, and they're basically like guard dogs, I would say. She just felt protected, you know, but unfortunately Glenn's grandma passed away, and I know some of you guys do know that and some of you don't. That's why some of you constantly ask questions. So I'm just saying it on this channel because I don't think I've said it on my main channel, but if you've been following my vlog or like Snapchat and Instagram and stuff like that, then you would know. So yeah, so now we have them back, and yeah, that's basically it. So they're here now. They're acting kind of sad, you know, obviously when Glenn's grandma passed away, because they knew something was up and everybody was visiting the house, and it was just, it was especially Cujo. He was the one who was going pretty wild. Huh, babe? It was Cujo? Yeah. So yeah, so now they're back with us, and they're adjusting fine. Like the dogs are getting along really well, and yeah. That's about it. I just want to update you guys because I think people thought like we just got rid of them or something like that, or I don't even know what, but it was, yeah. But they're fine. They're here. They're here destroying all Ewok's toys now. 4:18 and my face is looking really good. I decided to put on, I ate lunch, and then after I took off that the combination, and I decided just to put the ink on. About like 45 minutes or so, I'm going to leave to my dance class, and then I'm going to dance, and I'm going to see how this looks. I try to put a thinner layer so it's not as intense, so it doesn't look so much like butthole initially. I put on mascara finally. The eyeshadow is really pretty. I really like the pigments. I was touching the other ones and they're super, super silky. So it's probably like one of my top favorite palettes so far from the drugstore. For some reason, the long palettes, I don't really like from Maybelline, like the nudes one and the 24 karat. I don't know, I did one on the nudes. It was so terrible. It was really bad. It wasn't pigmented at all. So I'm really loving these palettes and everything else is looking good. I was looking at my highlight earlier and it looks really nice. I don't know why, can you guys see? Am I facing like the wrong way? But it looks really nice. Like now that I really look at it, it's looking good. It's super hot. I was sweating because when I left to the P.O. box to go mail the giveaway winner, I was like sweating and I was kind of patting. So I'm surprised I'm not missing a lot from my cheeks because that usually goes right away or gets blotchy. So far I really love it. You see how I can get that from just using the finishing powder? So yeah, okay, bye. You guys, I'm like so sad right now. I freaking was driving and like I left way too late. I know it's like not, oh god, this lighting is like so bad. Hold on, let me go inside. I'm not going to dance. I left way too late. Like I have to leave honestly like 45 to 50 minutes before my class, which really sucks. Now that we have the dogs, I needed to make sure that pee and poo because they get really scared with fireworks, and since 4th of July is coming around, people are like popping off fireworks during the day, which I think is so stupid, and even popping it off like when it's, I don't know. It's just the fireworks really scare the dogs. It's so sad I didn't go to dance because you guys, dance puts me like in the best mood ever and I get like the best workout. I know you guys have seen clips already, so I'm gonna stop whining on here because there's bigger problems in this world, but I'm just saying how I'm feeling right now. Okay, you guys, I think this is gonna be my last check-in right now. Look how sweaty I am. It is 8:12. You see that? 8:12. I am so hot right now. So I am gonna be headed to the gym. Look how sweaty I am. It is so hot today. It's still in the 90s and it's later on, but I'm going to the gym and I'm trying out my Sweet Sweat band again. This one, sorry, this one all over again. Here, let me show you. This band, it helps you like sweat and stuff like that. So I'm giving that a try again, and I have the Sweet Sweat and then I put the band over, so I'm gonna work out in that. Everything looked amazing. Like I have no complaints. I'm really excited about the loose powder because like I said, I needed like a powder that was more my skin tone so I can kind of carve out this area right here. So yeah, just ignore that because it's like blotchy, but whatever. And yes, I just work out my makeup. I don't really care. So I just keep it on and just keep it moving, and it doesn't hurt anybody, and I don't get any pimples or anything. So yeah, I'm okay. So all right, so now as far as the products, I would definitely just say everything was a Woop. I love the setting powder probably like the most because I thought it was super lightweight. I liked how I didn't feel like anything on my face because it is summertime, and I loved how I could do that little underneath my contour. Whew, I thought the blushes were okay. Probably like my least favorite, I would have to say. Also, I've been wearing this lippy with balm over it and it doesn't bother me. So even though it became sticky, look how long it lasted all these hours. And look, I don't really have that much of a butthole lip. And it's not sticky because I put the balm over, so I think the product's really good and it's super long lasting. I would, yeah, like I said, going back to the blushes, I'd have to say that's probably like my least favorite just because I think the colors are off. But I do think that the colors are nice, so I will say that. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of deceiving online, the shades. I did like the bronzing kit, except I didn't like really the shade range. Like they only came out with one palette. I wish they would have came out with two because they did that for their master contour. They came out with the light one and for the medium deep one. So I kind of wish that they did that for the highlight palette. Maybe they'll come out with one in the future. You never know. But other than that, everything else on my face was bomb. I loved everything. The concealer, look how good the concealer is. The eyeshadows lasted. Everything was great. So overall, everything was a big Woop. I'm really, really happy because my last one was a Womp. If you guys missed that, go check out that video. I'll put it right here. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Whoop whoop. Everybody say subscribe. Whoop whoop. Sit, yappy. Subscribe. Subscribe. Sit. No, don't get too excited. Come on, sit. Subscribe.